Okay. Am I audible, Tina ma'am? A very good morning to respected Tina ma'am and one and all present here. I am Disha Kalapte from group number 4 and our topic for today is Laplace transformation of error function. Tina ma'am, you can find the pictures of the student whomsoever is presenting the slide on the bottom right corner of the slide. And the objective of this PPT is to deliver a brief idea of the application, standard derivations, properties, and problem solving using error function. Beginning with the applications, it is very important to be aware of the reason behind learning every topic in mathematics and how it affects us in our day-to-day lives. Go to the application slide, Adil. First, application of error function. In determining the bit error rate of a digital communication system, so in digital transmission, the number of bit errors is the number of received data bits of a data over a communication channel that have been altered due to noise interferences, distortion, or bit synchronization errors. The second application, the error and complementary error functions occur, for example, in solutions of the heat equations when boundary conditions are given by Heaviside step function. In Heaviside step function or the unit step function, usually denoted by h or theta, is a discontinuous function whose value is 0 for negative arguments and 1 for non-negative arguments. Third application, the error function and its approximations can be used to estimate results that hold with high probability or with low probability. In mathematics, an event that occurs with high probability is one whose probability depends on a certain number, say n, and goes to 1 as n goes to infinity. That is, it can be made as close as desired to 1 by making n big enough. Laplace of error function. In mathematics, the error function, also called as the Gauss error function, often denoted by ERF, is a complex function of a complex variable defined as error function of t is equal to 2 by under root of pi integration of 0 to t e raised to minus u square differentiation of u. This integral is a special Laplace function that occurs often in probability, statistics, and partial differential equations. In many of these applications, the function argument is a real number. If the function argument is real, then the function value is also real. I'd now ask Disha Garg to carry forward with the derivations for standard form of error function.
Good afternoon, respected Tina ma'am and all my fellow mates present. I am Disha Garg and my serial number is 22. We should just know that error function is used because whenever a distribution is given and we calculate its integral, we get some error. Therefore, for its correction, error function is introduced. Now, moving on with the derivation part for error function, we have two of them, that is error function of root t and complement of error function of root t. So moving on with the Laplace of error function of root t, we have the definition discussed in the previous slide, that is error function of t is equal to 2 by root pi integration of 0 to t e raised to minus x square dx. Noting that whatever will be the value with error function, the same will be having it with the integral sign. For example, if we have error function of 2t, then it will be error function of 2t will be equal to 2 by root pi integration of 0 to t and the rest is same. Therefore, error function of root t will be equal to 2 by root pi integration of 0 to root t e raised to minus x square dx. In the next step, we take Laplace on both the sides. Then 2 by root pi is constant. Therefore, taking it out of the bracket, we get 2 by root pi Laplace of integration of 0 to t e raised to minus x square dx. Now here the function is e raised to minus x square, and we do not have Laplace of e raised to minus x square. Therefore, we use binomial theorem, which is e raised to minus x square is equal to 1 minus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x raised to 4 by 4 factorial, and so on. Substituting the sequence in place of e raised to minus x square, we have the theorem for e raised to minus x, and we have to calculate it for e raised to minus x square. Therefore, we square all the x variable present in the equation, that is x square, x raised to 4, x raised to 6, and so on, which gives 2 by root pi Laplace of integration of 0 to root t 1 minus x square by 1 plus x raised to 4 by 3 factorial plus x raised to 8 by 4 factorial into dx. Now we integrate in the next step, and then we substitute under root t and 0 inside the bracket. So we have 2 by root pi Laplace of t raised to 1 by 2 minus t raised to 3 by 2 by 3 plus t raised to 5 by 2 by 5 into 2 factorial minus t raised to 7 by 2 upon 7 into 3 factorial plus t raised to 9 by 2 upon 9 into 4 factorial. And when we substitute 0, we'll be getting 0. Now for t raised to 1 by 2 and t raised to 3 by 2, we have the Laplace formula, that is t raised to n. But we know that we have two formulas for so. First one is n factorial upon s raised to n plus 1, which we use when n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. But when n is in fraction, we have Laplace of t raised to n equal to gamma of n plus 1 s raised to n plus 1. Therefore, using this formula for t raised to 1 by 2, t raised to 3 by 2, and t raised to 5 by 2, we have 2 by under root pi gamma of 1 by 2 plus 1 upon s raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 minus gamma of 3 by 2 plus 1 upon 3 into s raised to 3 by 2 plus 1 plus gamma 5 by 2 plus 1 upon 5 into 2 factorial into s raised to 5 by 2 plus 1, and so on. Then in the next step, we just have calculated it. Later, now here the terms is in gamma. Therefore, using the formula gamma n plus 1 is equal to n gamma m. Therefore, under gamma 3 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 gamma 1 by 2. We don't do anything here, just we compare the number present inside the gamma function with n plus 1, or we just keep on subtracting the number present inside the gamma with 1. Therefore, till we get gamma 1 by 2, which is equal to under root pi. Therefore, we calculated for gamma 5 by 2, that is 5 by 2 minus 1 is equal to 3 by 2 gamma 3 by 2, and then keep on subtracting it with 1 till we get 1 by 2, and gamma 1 by 2 is equal to under root pi. And similarly, we do it for gamma 7 by 2 and 9 by 2. Substituting the whole simplified sequence in place of gamma 3 by 2, 5 by 2, 7 by 2, and 9 by 2, we have the following sequence. In it, we can see under root pi by 2 is common, and we take it out in the next step. Also in the same step, we can see 3 common, 5 common, and 7 common. So it gets cancelled, and we write the rest in the next step. Then under root pi by 2 into 2 by root pi gets cancelled, and we observe that we have s raised to 3 by 2 common, because 3 by 2 plus 1 is 5 by 2. 3 by 2 plus 2 is equal to 7 by 2. 3 by 2 plus 3 is equal to 9 by 2. Adil, can you zoom, please? Yes, thank you. Now, in the next step, the next step is the formula for binomial. That is, whenever we get such a followed sequence, that is 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2 into 3 by 4 into 5 by 6, and the s ka power keeps increasing, we take the constant, that is minus 1 by 2 into the power and the next term inside the bracket, which is equal to 1 upon s raised to 3 by 2 into s plus 1 upon s raised to minus 3 by 2. Then it will be equal to 1 upon s raised to 3 by 2, because here the power is in minus 1 by 2. So just interchanging s and s plus 1, we get 1 upon s raised to 3 by 2 into under root s upon under root s plus 1. Then 3 by 2 can be written as 1 by 2 plus 1. That is what we have written in the next step. That is under root s into s. So under root s and under root s gets cancelled. Then we get the formula that is equal to 1 upon s raised to s under root s plus 1. That is the formula, that is Laplace of error function of root t is equal to 1 upon s under root s plus 1. So now the next slide will be presented by Abhishek. Thank you.
I'm going to be talking about the properties of error function. The first property that we are having here is ERF of 0 will equal to 0. The proof that how is come out, then if you substitute the limits as 0 in any integration, then 0 to 0 integration is always 0. Now the second property is ERF of infinity is 1. And how do we prove that? If we substitute as infinity at the place of x, then we get 2 upon root pi 0 to infinity e raised to minus t square dt equal to u. If we substitute t square is equal to u, that is t is equal to root u, we get dt as half root u du. Now to change the new limits, when we put t is equal to 0, we get u is equal to 0, and t is equal to infinity gives u equal to infinity. Calculating further, we get 2 upon root pi 0 to infinity e raised to minus u half u raised to minus half du. And this brings out a property that we know, e raised to minus x raised to n minus 1 dx will give you gamma n. So we substitute u raised to minus half as u raised to half minus 1. That gives us 1 upon root pi gamma 1 by 2. Gamma 1 by 2 is root pi, so root pi gets cancelled and we get 1. Now the third property says ERF of x plus ERF of complement of x gives us 1. If we substitute the formula 2 by root pi 0 to x e raised to minus t square dt plus 2 by root pi 0 x to infinity e raised to minus t square dt. Now, as you can see, the limits are from 0 to x and x to infinity. So we can club that in one integration because the integration is same. Next slide. So now we can write 0 to infinity e raised to minus t square dt. And since ERF of infinity is 1 from previous property, we can prove ERF of x plus ERF of complement of x is 1.
Complementary error function. Complementary error function is denoted by ERFC, and the entire function is defined by 2 upon root pi integration of x to infinity e raised to minus t square dt. Complementary error function evaluates for each element of x. ERFC of function to replace 1 minus ER of x for greater accuracy when error function of x is close to 1. Now I'll prove that Laplace transformation of complementary error function of root t is equal to 1 upon root s plus 1 into bracket root s plus 1 plus 1. For that, we have taken the given condition Laplace transformation of error function of root t is equal to 1 upon s into root s plus 1 as proved earlier by Disha. And we are also taking here error function of root t plus complementary error function of root t is equal to 1. Now complementary error function of root t is equal to 1 minus error function of root t. Taking Laplace transformation on both sides, this gives us Laplace transformation of complementary error function of root t is equal to Laplace transformation of 1 minus Laplace transformation of error function of root t. This is equal to Laplace transformation of 1 is 1 upon s minus, and from given we take here that Laplace transformation of error function of root t is equal to 1 upon s into root s plus 1. Now further we take the LCM or cross multiply, we get root s plus 1 minus 1 upon s into root s plus 1. To simplify it further, we take conjugate of the numerator. that is root s plus 1 minus 1 upon s into root s plus 1 into root s plus 1 plus 1 upon root s plus 1 plus 1. Simplifying it further and multiplying both the sides, we get root s plus 1 the whole square minus 1 square upon s into root s plus 1 into bracket root s plus 1 plus 1 is equal to, by simplifying and solving the brackets, we get s plus 1 minus 1 upon s into root s plus 1 into bracket root s plus 1 plus 1 is equal to, cancelling s from numerator and denominator, and is 1 minus 1, we will get 1 is equal to 1 upon root s plus 1 into root s plus 1 plus 1. Therefore, from the solving, we get complementary error function of root t is equal to 1 upon root s plus 1 into bracket root s plus 1 plus 1. Further, Adil, my colleague, will continue. Thank you. Adil, mic.
Hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Hello,
Yes.
hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are
Yes.
audible.
Uh, I'm Adil Sheikh from SE Coms with my serial number 109. So let's take a solved example of Laplace transformation error function. So Laplace transformation e into e raised to t into error function of root t. We know that Laplace transformation of error function of root t formula is 1 upon s into root of s plus 1. Therefore, Laplace transformation of error function of root t becomes negative derivative of 1 upon s into under root of s plus 1. Therefore, applying u by v derivative formula, we get negative of 1 upon s square into s plus 1 into 1 upon 2 into s plus root s plus 1 plus under root of s plus 1. Therefore, multiplying outer bracket into inside, we get 1 upon s square into s plus 1 into s plus 2 into s plus 1 upon 2 into root of s plus 1. Therefore, we get 3s plus 2 upon 2s square into s plus 1 raised to 3 by 2. Therefore, the example is Laplace e raised to t into error function of root t. We substitute the power of exponential, we get 3 into s minus 3 plus 2 upon 2 into s minus 3 the whole square into s minus 3 plus 1 raised to 3 by 2. Therefore, we get 3s minus 1 upon 2 into s minus 3 the whole square into s minus 2 raised to 3 by 2. Therefore, the next slide will be represented by Neil Damania.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Neil Damania, roll number 9. I'll be solving one sum on Laplace of error function. Here, question is Laplace of t into error function 2 under root t. On simplifying, we can write it as Laplace of t into error function under root 4t. As we know, Laplace of error function root t is 1 upon s under root s plus 1. To apply it on Laplace of error function under root 4t, we must know the change scale property. So, Laplace of ft equals to f of s. Laplace of f of at equals to 1 upon a f of s by a. On applying, we get 1 upon 4 into 1 upon s by 4 under root s by 4 plus 1. On further simplification, we get 2 upon s under root s plus 1. Next slide. Using multiplication by t property, we get Laplace of t into error function under root 4t equals to minus d by ds into 2 upon s under root s plus 4. Taking 2 outside the bracket and applying u by v formula, s under root s plus 4 derivative of 1 minus 1 into derivative of s under root s plus 4 the whole upon s under root s plus 4 the whole square. Here the first part of the numerator becomes 0 as derivative of 1 is 0 and minus minus becomes plus. And applying u into v formula on the second part, we get s under root s upon 2 under root s plus 4 plus under root s plus 4 the whole upon s square into s plus 4. Now cross multiplying in the numerator, we get 2 bracket s plus 2 into s plus 4 upon 2 under root s plus 4 the whole upon s square under root s plus 4. On solving, we get 3s plus 8 upon s square into s plus 4 raised to 3 by 2. Let's summarize what we have learned till now. Definition of error function: 2 upon under root pi integration 0 to x e raised to minus t square dt. Definition of complementary error function: 2 upon root pi integration x to infinity e raised to minus tx dt. Properties: error function of 0 equals to 0, error function of infinity equals 1, error function of x plus complementary error function of x equals to 1. Thank you everyone.